All right, guys, so we are waiting in the Amtrak station for the Amtrak Palmetto, and it leaves at 12:22 p.m. on Sunday. We just checked our bags, and what we learned was we can't check any electronics in our bags, so I had to take out a few things like our sound maker. I just had simple electronics in our checked bags, and that was something I didn't come across in the documentation, but obviously they know what they're doing, and it wasn't that big of a deal. And yeah, we're all checked in and getting ready for this trip. Let's see what's gonna happen next. What do you think, Parker?
I'm excited. This is my first time going to be on a train, and I am very excited.
Yeah, it's actually my first time being on a train, going anywhere. And I'm a little excited, about it. It's going to be cool. I've never been on a train, to my knowledge, never been on a metro. So we're going to see how this goes. And if you're interested in finding out what it's like for first timers, yeah, you're in the right place. All right, buddy. So what do you think about the ride so far?
We just went on, so I'm not sure yet.
Is it smooth? Whoa, mostly, right?
Yeah.
It feels kind of like you're floating, though, to be honest. So far, so good. I want to show you the leg room here. Plenty of leg room. Put your feet up. I mean, he could literally lay down and go to sleep, I think.
Yeah. And
for me, I'm 5'11", basically. And yeah, I could pretty much do the same. One thing I learned, don't do this and shove that down because your toe will get crushed. And it was very easy to connect to Wi-Fi. And let's see what we're getting here. Yeah. All right, they also have 120 volt outlets here that we can use to charge our devices. Lunch is served.
What's up, everyone? These are the Quest cheese crackers, and they are insanely
Not sponsored.
good. Insanely good. They're better than Cheez-Its. Like, they're super good.
Yeah. So for those of you who are curious, we're actually going like 78 miles an hour. Okay, so does anyone know what that little compartment right there that's covered up might be? I think if you're a little older, you might know what that is for. I believe that used to be an ashtray. Could you imagine having, 6 or 7 people in here lighting up? That would be just insane in 2025. But I bet you in 1985 it was quite common. So does anyone remember this movie? I think Parker hasn't seen this movie, so this will be his first time seeing it. Got this little Bluetooth dongle so we can both listen to it. It's pretty cool. I'll put a link in the description.
In the next couple minutes, we'll be arriving at our next station stop, Richmond Staple Mill.
I don't know if you could see this, but Parker noticed this. He said, "Look, Dad, the train has a Type 2 butt." We are in Alexandria, Virginia. I believe this is the last stop before we get to D.C. But I can tell you guys this is infinitely better than driving. We're gonna have to compare it to flying. I haven't done that in a while, but I have a feeling it's been better than the flights from what I can remember that we've taken. I'm really comfortable. What do you think, Parker? Do you like riding the train?
It's really good. We have so much leg room. Like, that's the main thing. There's just so much room everywhere. It's amazing. So my expectations now are high for a plane.
This has got to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is the metro station.
We just saw one took off. It sounded like a rocket ship. Like I was about to break the sound barrier.
Yeah, never seen anything like this. For me, for a small town guy, we got directions from ChatGPT, and then it's told us to go to Glenmont, and this right, which is the left side, and then the right side is going to Shady Grove. This is our hotel. As you can see, it's right next to Domino's.
And a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Subway. Rice bar, which sounds pretty good. And a Five Guys, and then a restaurant over here called Italian Subs Salads. It's a little deli. So yeah, we're gonna walk to, oh, this one has tacos, burritos and stuff, the rice bar. That looks pretty good.
By the way, I've never went to a Five Guys, so definitely have to do that too.
We can try that, but I think right now we're gonna walk to Harris Teeter and
get us some stuff.
yeah, just get us some stuff for the room. We did go up to the room earlier. We'll show you that later on. What do you think so far, buddy?
This is actually really cool. I love going on the metro/subway.
Yeah, the metro was pretty cool. It feels like when you're in the metro, it feels like you're in the nighttime. And when you come out, it's like, oh, I forgot it's daytime. It's pretty crazy. This is where the metro is, by the way. That's how close it is to our hotel. Pretty cool looking architecture piece here. And then if you look over here, there's this just kind of like neat little corridor that we're gonna walk down. And Google Maps says this will lead us to Harris Teeter. We'll try not to get too much, but we'll wanna go ahead and stock up to keep us satiated for the rest of the trip. So we're coming out the end of that little corridor there. What is that?
Oh, pigeons.
Oh, I bet you it's to keep the pigeons, probably to keep the birds from getting under there. Because yeah, look at that. There's tons of pigeons up there.
City
like,
pigeons.
I know I can't go down there. It's too scary.
Good old city pigeons.
This is just gorgeous, gorgeous landscaping here. There's Teeter up here on the right. Oh, and then you can rent these little bicycles here because it's Starbucks over there. Yeah. Mission is accomplished. We're gonna head back to the hotel before it gets pitch black. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting experience because I've never been asked for my the receipt as I was leaving Harris Teeter, and there were security guards in there. But you know, I mean, better safe than sorry. It is 8:25. Apparently we got a little blue light special going on over here, as we would call it. We're right next to our hotel. Let's go ahead and walk on in. Walk up to the room and show everyone the room.
Hello.
Use your room. You have your room key on you? The rooms are cool. The view is kind of your typical DC view. All right, guys, we're gonna have to do a room tour later because we're gonna try to get something to eat in the restaurant downstairs. It's a little hot, but I think it's doable. And we're gonna give this a try. We're just gonna check out the hotel's, restaurant. That is my complimentary drink right there. Thank you, Marriott Bonvoy. Not sponsored, but thank you. And if you want to pause, hopefully you can read that menu. Not too bad. I'm sure it's not Michelin star, but not too bad.
No tomato,
Thank you.
French fries, this big salad.
Awesome, thank you, sir. So I'm not so sure about this arugula salad, which looks pretty wimpy, but the bistro burger looks pretty good. We're gonna give it a shot. That is actually really good, actually. Parker didn't want to try his first because these are super hot, but let's give it a try.
Has a good crisp to it, like a crunchy kind of.
Yeah, actually, it's really good.
You can hear it. Let's give it a shot. It's different. It's like the patty is like all kind of smashed together. It's good though. It's actually really good. I would recommend this.
I agree.
I think it's worth the price. Now I'm gonna be trying the French fry, which when my dad just made had a really good crisp. really potato-y, kind of fries like. Super thick. They're really good. They're perfect, like golden brown.
So after the complimentary drink, that was like 35 bucks. Not too bad. Not too bad. For the convenience of it all, definitely not too bad.
So because of the heat, they gave us a free complimentary water. And because, of course, of me, I got the bougie water.
So this is a little thin today, but they do have some beverages that you can get here. Hot Pockets are about the only thing they've got. And one beer left, as well as some Pop-Tarts. And this one is spicy what? They've got the Quest bars.
Quest!
Here. And just potato chips and stuff, yeah. Have no idea what the pricing is, but yeah. Convenient. All right, it is very hot towards this area, but yeah. Here's the gym, little gym area. Pretty nice. And then we got the pool in this area. Oh, it's probably 8 to 8. I don't know if we'll be allowed in. But yeah, we can check it out a little bit here. Looks relatively decent. All right, as we always do, room 713.
Coming! Welcome to the room of doom again.
All right, let's do the bathroom first, because the bathroom, actually, let's just show you an overview of the entire place. It's really spacious. We'll do the bathroom last. It's the first thing when you walk in, but you got a little coffee maker here. You've got a cabinet here with your mini fridge here, which we've stocked with our Harris Teeter goods. We haven't fully unpacked, but here's the beds here.
Coffee, free coffee.
You got the coffee, I guess, mixings here. That's our Quest stuff. Don't take those are special. And then you've got these $8 waters. Wow.
But if the air conditioner is like out in like some areas, they will give you a free complimentary water. They give us a free complimentary Fiji one.
At least in this case. And then you've got your dresser here. You've got your iron here. And it's pretty spacious. You've got a safe down there.
Which we made use of.
And your drawers here. You got 3 drawers here. Of course, we got a little TV here. It's like a 45-inch, maybe, something like that. But yeah, we've already hooked up our electronics because that's apparently our priority. You got the AC part here, and you control the temperature back there. Of course, you got the window with a pretty decent view.
Yeah.
Decent lighting. You got your 2 queen-size beds. So yeah, as I said, the AC controls are here. They seem to work pretty well. And you got your bathroom, which is...
Very big bathroom.
I think it's pretty big.
Bigger than Royal Caribbean bathroom.
Well, I mean, that's a cruise bathroom. But yeah, you got that area here. You got your bathroom there. And your shower.
Wish it was glass, but...
It's a shower curtain. It's rounded, so you get a little bit more space. And it looks like a decent shower head here. But you're pretty typical, but I think it's really nice, actually. And then you got your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash here, which haven't been tried, so we can't really comment. It looks like there's a hair dryer here, so yeah. What do you think overall of the room, buddy?
I think this is a pretty solid room.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. I do wish we had a little kitchen or something, but I mean, a microwave, coffee maker, refrigerator, that's what you normally get.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, D.C. So yeah, today we're going to be headed to the National Archives Museum so we can see like the Constitution and some really cool documents. We're using Google Maps, by the way. It actually shows you, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here. Like your routes with like the metro. We walked right on up and we're right where we need to be according to Google Maps. It's really super easy to navigate. Your Google Maps will tell you you're going to Judiciary Square, and then you just look up there and you see the sign that says Judiciary Square. So you know you're going the right way. So this is what the actual trip looks like. As you can see, we get off Gallery Chinatown. So as you can see, we are in Gallery PI, Chinatown, I don't know, the P1, PI, I don't know. So in DC, and I assume any other large area, you stay to the right so that people can walk around you to the left. I don't know if you can see that, but apparently we go straight here right after exiting the metro. All right, we may have to come back here, or we might have to have another burger, because that looks pretty special there. Not sure. All right, we're at Pennsylvania and 7th Street, apparently. So we've got until 1 o'clock before we need to be there. So we're going to, just explore around town a little bit. Just got a Hall & Oates cold brew.
It's right by Bucky.
Pretty good. Got the Capital One Arena. Guess the Wizards and the Capitals play here. I have the next level, and Parker had
The backyard.
the backyard.
Gordon's Burgers versus Guy's Burgers.
Yeah, his favorite burger is Guy's Burgers, and this is Gordon's Burgers.
Burgers cook better, but sorry, Guy's better only because of the sauce.
We're about to see if this burger is next level or not. He's right. He has a crunchy, caramelized, because it's a smash burger. Excellent burger. Does it beat Guy's? It's close, but I agree with him. Second place to Guy's. Guy's definitely has it on the fries, in my opinion.
First one without ketchup. Second with ketchup. In my opinion, they're better without ketchup, but they're salty, so I think they have it on the fries.
Better than Guy's?
Equivalent.
Equivalent. All right, it's a tie. So the National Archives store is actually pretty cool, actually. Wouldn't be America without capitalism, I guess. All right, you guys guess what he found in 2 seconds.
Washington D.C.
Probably the coolest tie I've ever seen. It's the Declaration of Independence on a tie. However, it ain't cheap either. Now, this would be my section here. Apparently there's like a elevator down to Metro. We're about to get on it though. That boba tea is banging.
This is the milkshake taro boba tea. This is probably one of the best drinks I've ever had in my life.
I agree.
It's like a milkshake that's not heavy on your stomach. The normal milkshake would be.
We didn't really mean to, but looks like we're doing a transfer. There was that elevator, and then we needed to go to Chinatown from the green line, and then go to the red line.
Vlogging, bro?
And I think that'll work. Yeah, man, you want to be in the vlog?
Yeah, what's up, vlog? What's up, vlog? Yeah.
What do you think about the Metro, Parker?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super convenient, super safe, super comfortable.
You don't even need an Uber. No Ubers, nothing. It's
No.
or taxi, nothing. Just the Metro, and you don't have to walk for more than like 2 miles to get to your place. So it really
Probably less than a mile.
Yeah.
Here's the pictures we took, which I thought were pretty cool. Just to give you all a visual representation, that is the Metro station. Get on it, go pretty much anywhere in DC. And right there is our hotel, like 100 steps. How many steps?
84.
84. And just like that, back in the room. What do you want to do, buddy? I think he wants to take a nap or a break.
Yeah, baby, we about to go swim.
And they still don't have any beer.
I haven't had the
No
time.
beer.
I haven't had the time. We're good.
All right.
I'll get some later.
All right, you get some later. All right. Welcome to the vlog.
And thank you. Bye.
So I almost forgot my waterproof clip here for the speaker there, but remembered it because of a series of events. Or what do you call it? Serendipitous. All right, we'll see what she's got. See what she's working with. Oh, look, we got beers now. So we've eaten a lot of unhealthy stuff, so I figured we would eat some healthy stuff. So I looked for salads locally, but the only ones that I could find were like those specialty salad places where you can get like a really cool $20 salad with like hummus and all kinds of other things. But he really wanted just a regular salad with iceberg lettuce, and I'm not gonna pay 20 bucks for 2 ounces of iceberg lettuce and some ranch dressing. I'm not gonna do it. Good morning again. It's a little bit cloudy today. There's like a 10% chance of rain, so I'm using the Ace Pro 2. It's also a little bit easier with this in the Spy Museum because they did stop me in the National Archives with the Pocket 3 twice, and the first time I popped off the little extension and the little tripod to show them that this is not a selfie stick here, this is the camera itself. And then I got stopped again and asked, and I had to show them the selfie stick. So that's a tip if you go to a place with the Pocket 3 and it doesn't allow selfie sticks, take the extension with you so that you can take it off if you're asked, about it. And that'll show them that it is not an extension stick if someone tends to be a little bit more strict with it. They really need to come up with better rules, measurements if it doesn't extend past, 2 inches from your actual hand or something like that could be more consistent and lead to more consistent rules so you would know what to expect, know which camera to bring, so on and so forth. So by popular request, this guy, we are back at Gordon Street Pizza this time. We did the burgers, which is downstairs.
They're phenomenal.
Now we're gonna try this pizza. This one is the Don't Tell Gordon. It's pineapple and applewood smoked bacon.
Alright. Pizza is a 100% flop. So, let's give it a shot. That was really good.
Did you get a pineapple that time? That made it.
Yep. And I got more of the cheese on it, like the creamy cheese. That's really good.
I agree. 100% floppy.
Have to get a big bite.
So this was really good. It's not like a pizza that you would expect, which I like because it's very different. It's got, I think fennel is the spice that they've got, and I really like that. Very good.
I agree.
Maybe 8, 9 out of 10.
Better than little Caribbean pizza.
Oh yeah, and
Better than Carnival pizza.
oh yeah, yeah. And it's not that heavy, which I really like as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good.
Good job. You satisfied Tim Brown.
Do you ever wonder if you could be a spy? What is it that might attract you? Intrigue? The seduction of danger? Or maybe a sense of adventure? The human source remains the lifeblood of intelligence.
There are so many interactive exhibits here.
Yeah.
I think Parker's really loving this museum. What do you think, buddy?
It's really cool.
When I asked him about it earlier, he said this museum was sick. So
Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
you'd recommend it to other kids if they want to come to DC?
Hi, I'm Michael Morrell. I was the Deputy Director of CIA and twice its Acting Director. I was with President Bush on 9/11, and I was with President Obama when we brought Osama bin Laden to justice.
We are only 40% complete. This is a huge museum. me Rich.
Rich.
Yep, I'm
Awesome.
Tim. Good to meet
Tim?
you. Good to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Parker.
Parker. All right. I like it.
Good morning again. Today is day 4 of our trip, and we are headed to the National Air and Space Museum, and we might do, if we've got time and we feel like it, the Natural Sciences Museum. It's a really big one, but we're more interested in the air and space, so we're going to transport there now. We have arrived. Filming him while he's filming me. Really hate to do this, but this place here, avoid at all costs. If you do need to come in to the museum, the Air and Space Museum, and get food, get what you can see with your eyes, rather than something that they're gonna prepare for you. The pizza did look okay, but I got a thing called a toasty, paid $15 for it. Literally 2 slices of bread, toast, and like 1 slice of cheese, a very small tomato, and 2 really thin slices of bacon. $15, y'all. Don't do it. Eat beforehand if you can. Yes, it's convenient, but you're making a donation to the Air and Space Museum without your approval. So yeah, that's my review. This is what I want. This is exactly what I was thinking about.
Where are they going?
For Earth, though.
We make these, though.
I want one because I wouldn't have to do any work on it. It would just be there. I could like concentrate on other things. But maybe more like one of these concrete concept houses. I thought this was the exhibit, but actually this is the 3D printed habitat here.
Tell us when you started.
I mean, like literally this. This. That could be my home. No maintenance. Sorry. No maintenance. This would be my house. Would you come over? Okay, so there was just so much stuff here. So many people here. We're just gonna have to pick and choose a couple of exhibits on the second floor, but man, we've been here for like almost 2 hours and we're just getting to the second floor. So we're gonna have to kind of artificially speed things up just a little bit. All right, so we are back at the room and we just didn't have it in us to do the Natural History Museum. Our feet hurt. We did like 16,000 steps over that yesterday with everything we had going on. And honestly, we're just gonna sit down and rest our feet for a little while and then we're gonna grab some lunch. So we are gonna head out to Ted's Bulletin. Because of the rain, I was kind of hesitant to bring our mics, so you're hearing the internal mics again. Just a little bit of a hassle when you're traveling. Again, I think the mic minis would probably be better for that. But we're actually going out to, we're gonna see if we can get to Ted Bulletin's. It shouldn't be too busy. It's like 1:45. We'll probably be there around in about 10 minutes or so, walk from the hotel. And it's actually the only restaurant that I found when I did research, because there's just so much to research when you're looking at stuff. I think the best policy is just to get here and then do a Google reviews and sort by distance. So, hey. So if you look at the reflection in between these two buildings here, the Mathematica building and the Hollad.com, now leasing building, it kind of looks like an odd reflection there. That's a pretty cool way that they've done the design there. So why do you think they call it Ted's Bulletin? Magnetic menus. We'll start out with a chai tea latte. So good, so good. Tempted to get like a little alcoholic beverage, but I just hate day drinking. It makes me tired and sluggish. Look at that burger. If you're gonna live, you're gonna live. Or you might die from that burger. It's a heart attack burger. And I got the, look at that chicken sandwich, blackened Szechuan chicken. Yeah, look at that. Ted's Burger, y'all.
Alright, so I'm gonna try the fries. It's pretty good. They're a little above average. They're pretty good. I like the fries.
Good, nothing special about the fries though.
I'm gonna be trying the messiest burger I've ever had in my life, aka potato burger. I think that's the best burger I've ever had.
Better than Guys?
It's the Guys Beater, bro.
It's a Guys Beater.
Guys, finally.
Guys Destroyer.
After 3 years.
Wow.
It's finally a burger that's beaten Guys.
Ted's Bulletin. Ted's Burger. Trying this Szechuan burger, hot Szechuan burger. That is so good, y'all. I would say better than Shaq's Chicken on Carnival, definitely. All right, we're back at the hotel now. We just got back from Ted's Bulletin. Just wanted to mention real quick that everything there was made from scratch. That was the best dining experience that we had here. So we're gonna wrap up this video here, but we wanna talk about a few highlights and some things that we learned along the way. So Parker wanted to tell you all about his favorite experience.
I think my favorite experience had to have been the tour that we took yesterday night, which was called
the Small Group National Mall Night Tour. And I can link in the description. I'll put a link in the description for that. We booked it through Viator, but it was through a company called DC Tour. And our tour guide, Rich, was excellent. Parker really enjoyed it as well, really enjoyed his way of telling about things. He was just so knowledgeable and everything. Highly recommend that particular tour for anybody.
I loved Rich. He was a really nice guy. And my favorite thing is looking at all of this stuff. Whenever I looked at the memorials of like Lincoln, I realized to myself, really, how great of a country that we live in. It wasn't until then.
We get fed so much satire and negativity about our politics, but really it's not really about that. And I think an experience like this is a really good thing for you to take your kids on. And as you can see, Parker really enjoyed it.
I just thought I'd never be able to do this stuff.
So one thing that I noticed about DC is that people were extremely nice, very helpful, and very sharp. Everything you asked someone, it wasn't like they had to think a long time about it. You asked them for anything, whether you saw pretzels on the counter or whatever, a drink that you needed, it was like, boom, here you go, here you go, here you go. It was just quick, fast paced. I really enjoyed that as compared to, the experience that you kind of get out of the South. Additionally, you did notice that people were walking with purpose, but I didn't notice anyone being rude specifically. People were just needed to get somewhere quickly, and everyone understood that. So that kind of brings us to the Metro. And I think that you were pretty intimidated by being in a big city and maybe even the Metro at first, and so was I, to be honest. And what do you think coming out of it from this experience?
It's actually a lot less scary than what you think. All this stuff on social media is somewhat true, but it's not. As long as you know not to be walking around at this certain time at night, and you kind of know, this is when I need to do this is when I need to do that. Oh, I need to get on the Metro at this time. You can pretty much work around everything and you'll be fine.
The Metro's awesome. It's relatively easy to navigate, and once you've done it for a couple of days, it's just really easy to figure out. Anyway, guys, if you're thinking about a Washington, D.C. tour, I'm gonna leave some links below of our itinerary and everything, and I highly recommend it. Again, this is a good way to get out of everything, to get out of your own head, and to be reminded that we do live in a really great country. So anyway, let's wrap this up. Hope you have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace!
Hoo, hoo, Fredhead! Hoo, hoo, Fredhead! Hoo, 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 Fredhead, Fredhead, Fredhead! Fredhead in Washington, D.C.